Hey everyone, how y'all doing today and welcome back to another video. So we are in the Open Great League. So the Open Great League as well as the Little Jungle Cup begin tomorrow. Let me know which league you're going to be playing. For me, it's definitely going to be the Great League. So yeah, I've done a couple of these this season for the Great League, but we have a new Pokemon. We have Corviknight, so we'll talk about it for a little bit. And yeah, I mean, good luck to you this season. Yeah, we have pretty much a month left, so we'll see. Hopefully you all can achieve your goals. But with that being said, let's jump right into it. So for the S-Rank Clodsire, of course Clodsire always going to be, well, I shouldn't say always going to be meta, but like it's so good. I personally love running it with Sludge Bomb. I know you can run it with Stone Edge as well for like flying types like Talonflame or even, like Talonflame, Mandibuzz, right? But I personally have been enjoying Sludge Bomb for like Azumel or other fairy types, but yeah, either moveset you choose, both are good. I mean, it's just such a fantastic Pokemon. Then we have Galarian Corsola. Do you have a good one? I don't have enough XLs. I do have one that is a rank 243, level 50, but I don't have the XLs for it. Am I going to build it once I get enough XLs, which I am close? I don't know. I might want to wait for a better one. I don't know. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's not bad, all things considered, but I just feel like I still want to continue trading for it. Then we have Primeape. Primeape is a lot of fun with Karate Chop. Yeah, I mean, gets to the moves really fast. The Rage Fist helped out Primeape and Annihilate. Mandibuzz, super tanky. The Umbreon of the skies, right? Then we have Diggersby. Diggersby is so good. I mean, it did receive a buff this season, right? Fire Punch. We also have Shadow Diggersby or the Purified Diggersby with Return, should you go that route. I probably still like the regular one with Quick Attack, Fire Punch, Scorching Sands. I think that's the one I prefer. I think those moves are just really good, and the bulk helps it out a lot. Plus, I have a rank 2, but it'll be a little bit more difficult to get a rank 2 Shadow or Purified 1, right? But no, I mean, Diggersby, of course, is just so strong. Even last season, it just became really good with the meta changes. It counts as Clodsire, it counts as Galarian Corsola really well. Any of the Astonish uses, it's just such a fantastic Pokemon with the bulk. And consistency. So, yeah, really, really good stuff. And then we have Gastrodon, my favorite Mud Slap user. The Mud Slap damage is so oppressive. Feraligatr or Shadow Feraligatr. You know, this Pokemon is really good. I feel like I liked it more a couple seasons ago. I don't know, like, ever since they had, like, the Mud Slap buff, we just see so much fast move pressure, like, with Mud Slap and things. It's kind of hard for Feraligatr, I feel like, because, like, even with the Cantonian Marowak, the Shadow one, right, you could 2-shield and just Mud Slap all the way down. Not that you necessarily want to 2-shield. I mean, Feraligatr is great at getting shields. But it is fantastic. It's just really, really... Not really. It's just pretty squishy, pretty frail. But no, it is really good. And then we have Azumel. Of course, Azumel is super tanky. It's been really good since Go Battle League began. Of course, it got nerfed at one point, and then it was unnerfed again, the bubble. And then we have Dunsparce. This is probably my favorite rollout user to date, although I've been enjoying Babaro, I'm not going to lie. But I actually didn't even put Babao on this list, but no, I mean, Dunsparce is really good, is strong. And then, of course, Corviknight. So Corviknight is the new Pokemon that I was mentioning earlier. It has Sand Attack, it has Iron Head, which is a legacy move, and then it has either Sky Attack or Payback. I feel like we see Sky Attack more, but Payback is definitely really good as well, excuse me. I've been having a lot of fun with this Pokemon. This Pokemon is definitely top meta. I've been having a great time with it, and I love using it. It's just a lot of fun to use, I feel like. And I mean, it's a flying type with Sand Attacks. It's super effective towards Steel types, which is pretty cool. Although Sand Attack doesn't do the most damage, but still, it's a lot of fun to use. Moving on to the A rank, we have another fighting type. We have Pangoro. So Pangoro, before Primeape and Annihilate became super meta, I feel like Pangoro was a little bit better. I've enjoyed using it, but of course Pangoro is not going to appreciate opposing fighting types because it's also weak to fighting. Then we have Jumpluff or Shadow Jumpluff. This Pokemon received a Fairy Wind buff last season. And then it has, of course, Aerial Ace, it has Acrobatics, it has Energy Ball. Carbink. Carbink is more consistent than Bastiodon, even before the Smackdown nerf, so... I've never really been a fan of Bastiodon just because it's been so inconsistent. It kind of needs a good matchup. Whereas Carbink, it still kind of is... I mean, not kind of. It is alignment dependent, but, like, it's still a Pokemon that has play, for example, against fighting types, right? Because it's not weak to fighting, it takes neutral damage, and then it does have the super effective Moonblast, so it still has coverage there. And then we have the Cantonian Marowak, or the Shadow one, which is currently in Rockets Let's Go. I finally got one. I didn't get a good one, but I finally got one that I could at least use. And then we have Malamar. Malamar, the Sidewave damage is no joke. A lot of fun, a really strong Pokemon. Gets to the Superpower fast, gets to the Foul Play fast. Then we have Universe Stunfisk. Maybe I put this a little bit too high, to be honest. But, no, I mean, I like Universe Stunfisk, though. I mean, the Thunder Shock buff does definitely help it. Mud Bomb, and then Discharge is going to be the moveset that you want. But, I don't know. It's probably a little bit too high, but it's pretty fun. And then we have Steelix. Steelix, of course, with the Thunderfang. It also has Dragon Tail, but Thunderfang is generally the move you would assume Steelix would have now because it did receive the buff. Then we have Quagsire, or Shadow Quagsire. I would say the best Mudshot user nowadays, ever since Mudshot was kind of reworked, right? So, yeah, I've used this as well ever since it was... I want to say nerf, but like it does do more damage, but it does take longer to get to the moves. Then we have Annihilate. Annihilate, I don't know, maybe Annihilate belonged in the S rank. Maybe you could switch with Primeape. I used to always think Primeape was better, but Annihilate, even though Counter was nerfed, I mean the Rage Fist, you just get to it. You still get to it fast. You know, imagine if Annihilate got Rage Fist before the Counter nerf. That would have been insane. And then we have Superior. Superior is a lot of fun to use. The B rank, we do have Clefable. Clefable is not seen as much as I thought it would. But I guess Wigglytuff is more so seen as a fairy type. And then we have Guzzlord. Guzzlord is a great dragon type Pokemon. A lot of fun to use. I'll personally, honestly, I probably want to use this actually again. Probably use it next time I stream. I'm recording this ahead of time. And then we have Machamp, or Shadow Machamp. Lickilicky, so another rollout user. We do have better ones, I believe. Probably, I don't know. I feel like I kind of forgot to put Babao on this list. Probably should have put Babao on here. Maybe Lickilicky in the other options. I don't know. I feel like Babao is a little bit more consistent. And we also, another mention, we also forgot Drifblim on this list, so my bad. That will be on a team in the solid team options, though. I don't think I have Drifblim on here. I'm looking, I don't see it now. And then we have Drapion, or Shadow Drapion. This Pokemon is so consistent, so strong. Great safe swap, even with the Mud Slaps, because, like, I mean, if you're running the Shadow one, you'll get to the Crunch. It does so much damage. It can two-shot a Gastrodon. It's insane. And then we have Alolan Sandslash. Alolan Sandslash is a lot of fun. And pretty good, the Ice Punch buff as well this season. And then we have Wigglytuff. I've loved using Wigglytuff this season and last season as well. The other options, we do have Bashiodon. So again, Bashiodon, you see it once in a while, but it's just really not that good, I don't think. And then we have Goluk, or Shadow Goluk, with the Mud Slap damage. We have Registeel. Okay, Registeel could still see some play. Morpeko, so Morpeko is a lot of fun to use, right? And then we have Dragonite, another Dragon type, or Shadow Dragonite. Walrein, or Shadow Walrein. Don't really see this too much. We used to a lot before the Icicle Spear nerf. But we still see. I actually battled one the other day, but that was the... no, I guess it was the Great League, because I guess I was playing... This was after I hit Legend. And then we have Talonflame as an Incinerate user, so strong. And then Goodra as another Dragon-type Dugong. Electivire did receive the Thunder Shock buff, but it's still really squishy. It also received the Ice Punch buff, but still not the greatest Pokemon. And then we have Galarian Weezing, and then we have Octobax. So Octobax could have Dragon Breath, but it could also have Ice Fang, which did receive a buff as well this season. So I battled one with Ice Fang. I totally wasn't even thinking of Ice Fang. I was thinking of Dragon Breath, and then Ice Fang came out. So really cool stuff. And then moving on to the solid team option. So for the first team is a team, I believe, Wholesome _ came up with Alolan Sandslash, Gastrodon, and Marowak. So I would go with the Shadow Marowak. It's back in Rockets. I think it's better than the regular one, even if you don't have a great IV one. And then Sandslash, I like the Powder Snow variant on it, honestly, just for the normal types, right? Like Diggersby, for example, but yeah, let me know what you think of the team. I think it's a powerful team, to be completely honest. And yeah, I mean, that's you will struggle to Talonflame, I guess. But if you're running, like, you have the Rock Slide and Marowak, If you want to go Water Pulse, that's totally up to you. Water Pulse, you could go with. The Mud Slaps are resisted, but it's still a powerful move, so it's still doing okay damage. Of course, you have Body Slam, which is a great bait move. I probably would go Water Pulse on this team, just because you have Bone Club on the Marowak. I know Earth Power is just stronger, but Water Pulse gives you coverage against like fire types, which you will struggle against. I mean, you won't struggle against fire types with the back, but you'll struggle with Talonflame. Next up, we have Azumel, Double Ghost, so Galarian Corsola and Drifblim. I'd go with the Shadow Drifblim. I just like the damage. You can go with the regular one. That's fine as well. But of course, the backline not really going to appreciate normal types just because Astonish is double resisted. So you lure them out with like the Corsola, for example. And then we have another team. We have Steelix with double fighting, so Primeape and Annihilate. So, yeah, the team might also struggle to Talonflame, but with the Thunderfang Steelix, at least you're doing super effective damage, although you are weak to fire as well. And then another team, we have Malamar, Cloudsire, Dunsparce. I've seen this a lot last season. I want to say it's Axon came up with the team. I could be wrong. I think I saw that on this channel, but either way, I like this team a lot. I've actually used this team a lot last season, and I did really well with it. And then we have another team at Jumpluff, Feraligatr, and Diggersby. I'd go with the Shadow Feraligatr and the regular Diggersby. I think I like that. And then I've been using the Shadow Jumpluff, but you could go with the regular one if you want to as well. Yeah, Feraligatr makes a really good save swap just because it could get ahead on energy. And then next up we have Wigglytuff, Cloudsire, Guzzlord. So this is another team I've used as well, and I've really enjoyed it. But yeah, that's going to be the Open Great League. Let me know which league you're going to be playing. As I said, I want to say probably Great League, but who knows? Maybe some of you probably like the Little Cup, and there's nothing wrong with that. But either way, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.